During the 19th century, Europe was transitioning from agrarian societies to industrial powerhouses. It was an era when more and more factories were being built, machines hummed with activity, and cities swelled with migrants seeking work. This period witnessed a surge in the creation of factories, where machines replaced manual labor, powered by steam engines and later electricity. As industries expanded, they drew masses of people from rural areas into urban centers in search of employment. However, life in these industrial cities was harsh for the working class. Workers endured long hours, dangerous conditions, and extremely low wages. Children as young as 5 or 6 were often employed in factories, deprived of education and a proper childhood. So, alongside the promise of progress, came exploitation and inequality. And this system of inequality was called capitalism. Amidst this dynamic landscape, a new philosophy emerged, challenging the established order of society. This philosophy, known as Marxism, would come to profoundly shape the course of history, sparking revolutions, igniting debates, and inspiring movements for social change. Karl Marx, a German philosopher, economist, and revolutionary thinker, emerged as a leading voice of critique against the capitalist system. Together with Friedrich Engels, Marx delved into the complexities of this new industrial society. Their analysis led to the development of Marxism, a comprehensive theory of history, economics, and politics that aimed to understand and ultimately change the social order. Marxism, at its core, argues that history is driven by class struggle. In every society, Marx observed, there are oppressors and oppressed, those who control the means of production and those who labor for them. There are those who have a lot and those who have very little. Under capitalism, the means of production, factories, machinery, land, are owned privately by the rich, called bourgeoisie, whereas the poor, proletariat, lacking ownership of these means, must sell their labor power to survive. However, the wages they receive are often insufficient to meet their needs, leading to a cycle of poverty and dependence. To put it simply, the rich, who own the factories and businesses, make money by paying very low to the poor workers, who are often overworked and exploited. Marx argued that as industries grow, they accumulate wealth in the hands of the few while impoverishing the masses. Workers are alienated from the products of their labor, leading to a sense of powerlessness and dissatisfaction. Additionally, the pursuit of profit drives capitalists to exploit labor, leading to overproduction, economic crises, and social unrest. This unfairness leads to conflicts between rich and poor. Marx believed these conflicts would eventually lead to the end of capitalism and the creation of a fairer society where everyone is equal. Marxism calls for revolutionary action by the proletariat to seize control of the means of production and establish a socialist society. Marx envisioned a stateless, classless society where the means of production are owned collectively and resources are distributed according to need. This would eliminate the exploitation inherent in capitalism and create a more equitable society. Marxism sparked revolutionary movements around the world, challenging the power structures of the time. In 1917, the Bolshevik Revolution in Russia, led by Vladimir Lenin, brought Marxism to the forefront of global politics. The establishment of the Soviet Union marked the first attempt to build a socialist society based on Marxist principles. However, the implementation of Marxism in countries like Russia and China led to authoritarian regimes and challenges in balancing revolutionary ideals with practical governance. Despite these challenges, Marxism continued to evolve and adapt. Different schools of Marxist thought emerged, including Leninism, Maoism, and Trotskyism, each offering its interpretation of Marxist theory and strategy for revolutionary change. Marxist ideas influenced fields as diverse as sociology, economics, literature, and cultural studies, providing tools for understanding and critiquing existing social structures. Marxism emerged as a response to the injustices and inequalities of capitalist society. It offered a powerful critique of exploitation and alienation, providing a framework for understanding the dynamics of class struggle. While the implementation of Marxist ideas has faced challenges and criticisms, its legacy continues to inspire movements for social justice and systemic change. Whether as a blueprint for revolution or a lens for analyzing society, Marxism remains a significant force in shaping our understanding of the world.